morning. We're here at the Festival of Media, and I'm joined today by Gian Fulgoni, who is the Executive Chairman and Co-Founder of comScore. Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
This morning.
Nice to be here.
You're obviously one of the guest speakers, and talking about from content to commerce, which is the theme of the conference.
Right.
So, what's one of the big trends that you've seen in the study that you've released recently?
So, as you said, we're in the business of measuring what happens on the internet and measuring the digital world. So what I'm going to focus on tomorrow are a couple of themes. One is that we have this explosion in devices that are being used to access the internet today. And we are now in the US measuring mobile, which is smartphones plus tablets, accounting for 37% of all time spent on the internet, which is kind of a staggering number. And so that's changing a lot of things in the way that people are consuming content. It's also changing the way that people buy. So I'm talking about those two themes, and then probably a third one, which is something that's, I think, pretty relevant to an advertising agency, media or creative, which is the emergence of retailers as advertising platforms. And they're focusing specifically on Amazon and their ability to target people both on their site as well as off-site, using the information they have on what people buy and what they look at and read when they're on Amazon. And I think it's really a very, very fundamental change in the way that a retailer can generate money, if you will, right? Because they can run advertising on a lot of products other than the ones that they carry in their in their own online store.
One last higher level question for you, as a business leader, a creative business leader, what are you worried about? How are you going to keep making sure comScore's innovating ahead of the market?
So I think the big challenge for an opportunity for us and for the industry is multi-platform, but including TV. So TV, desktop, smartphone, and tablets. Media planners and analysts are going to have data that measures the consumption of content by individual show across these devices in an unduplicated manner. And that's going to require massive sample sizes and designs of media tracking systems, the likes of which we haven't seen. I think we can throw away the idea that we can track at a scale that we need using samples of 10 or 20,000 people. I think those days are over. And so we're working on new technology. We got a substantial contract from ESPN to build out the first multi-platform system at scale, including TV. That'll be done by the second half of this year, and then we'll roll it out to other content owners and advertisers.
Fantastic. That should keep you fairly occupied for a little while.
It'll keep me out of trouble, I think.
Terrific. We look forward to that with interest. Thanks again for making the time to join us.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.